Oh, yeah. I will survive. I will survive. Oh,
Getting
yeah.
Michael Jackson out on the floor.
That doesn't sound good?
No.
In my head, that sounds good. I will survive.
Of course it does. Of course it does.
But
'Cause
when
you're
you sing
saying-
bad, does it sound bad in your head?
No. We always have like a bad opinion of our singing. Like if you were singing in front of a crowd, you'd feel uncomfortable and you'd think you sing bad. Guarantee it.
But wouldn't that mean what you said if I did it in front of a crowd? I'd
Of
be like,
course,
it's
yeah.
terrible. That's when I realized.
Yeah, exactly.
So everyone's tone deaf until they get in front of a crowd.
Yeah, you know if you're good at singing if other people agree with you.
It's like it's like stand up, dude. Holy fuck. It's like, I'm hilarious. Like some people are like, dude, I'm so funny. And then they get on a stage and they are not even remotely funny.
Well, and then there's some people like Seth Rogen who are just natural.
Yeah, but he's not.
Right,
He's a good character, I feel
his
like.
personality.
Yeah. But he's
is-
not a stand up type of guy. He's a character type of guy.
Yeah,
But welcome. We should probably get started,
Yeah.
right?
I agree.
Hey, welcome back to Just a Goof. Mom and 2 other people.
Welcome, family.
Thank you for hanging in there. Today, Luke, I have a game to start out with. Because, like, it's hard to know what's gay nowadays. Right?
We had this topic last time with transgenders. Yes, so yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So we're going to play a game, Is It Gay? And I just found some things, that I question that may not be gay, that maybe seem gay, or maybe some of these things seem straight, but I think they're actually gay.
Okay, so I see what you're saying. So it's like another opinion on what you believe could be considered homosexual. And we have our people here who could also probably help us.
Yeah.
So leave some comments.
All right. So the first one. All right. So this one says, my girlfriend set my phone wallpaper as a dick, as a joke.
Okay.
And it took me 3 days to change it.
I don't think...
Is it gay?
I think it's depending on how much time you spent on your phone and how much time you spent looking at that background.
Well, I mean, it's more of a subtle thing, right? Like how some people set their home as their wallpaper, like the future home they want.
Yeah, no, I guess. But like, have you ever put a quote that you put there and then you just forget about it? That's like there.
Right.
So I guess if you like didn't even notice because you don't really look at it often.
It was noticeable. I mean, I'm sure they noticed.
Okay, maybe. I give it a hard maybe because you don't know if. I guess. I don't know. That's a weird one. That's a good one.
Okay, that one's me. The first one's me. That was mine. Aaliyah did that to me, and it took me 3 days to change.
Yeah, we need help with that one.
So maybe I'm gay. I don't know.
Wow, that's crazy. I'm going to ask her about that.
A black one too, big dude. It was huge. It was a giant. It went from the bottom of my screen to the top of my screen. Whole thing just dick. You know what I mean? And it was like a point of view, like slanted almost, because it was like bird's eye view. You know what I mean?
I thought it'd be that one heavy set brother. Waddle between.
No,
his
she
legs.
should have. She was funny at all. She was actually funny.
Yeah, because you would have caught on to that.
Yeah. But the reason I didn't change it is because like I was like, haha, you're funny, and I had to check something once
You're
I got
also not
on
on
it.
your phone a lot.
No.
So that's what I mean. Now,
Right.
if you're on your phone consistently and you constantly see it and you're just like,
Right.
eh.
It was
Maybe.
It was both those, my lock screen and my wallpaper.
Okay, now I'm questioning.
Okay. Because she picked up my phone like 3 days later. And she's like, "You still didn't change that?" I'm like, "I forgot. I swear."
Now she's questioning you. Yeah, help us with this one.
Yeah, she's like, "That dick's still on." You want the next one?
Question. That's
Okay.
fucking crazy, Steve. That's crazy.
Okay, guys, I'm gay. You heard it first. Don't tell my girlfriend.
Don't tell Zach.
My mom's done watching after this. Don't tell Zach. He said, yeah, Zach's like, I could do the pod again. Okay. Okay, now this one I thought was definitely gay. Okay. A girlfriend asked her boyfriend if I had a penis,
Yeah.
would you still date me? And he goes, I would love you no matter what. Is it gay?
If she had a penis?
Yeah, she said.
Like he didn't know and then found out?
That's a good question.
Now,
I
if
don't
she
know.
got one on her and he still said he loved her, commitment, bro. But like,
No. What you're saying? If she had like a strap on thing, like
no. I'm saying if she was born with, like, say she was born with double.
Oh,
or like
hermaphrodite?
or say she, yeah. Or
no, that's not the same thing. I think what she asked is, if I was a dude, would you still date me? So let's change the question. She says, if I was a dude, would you still date me? And he goes, I'd love you no matter what. Is it gay?
Yeah, a little bit.
But you think it's gay because he said, I would date a dude. I don't think it's gay because of that. I think it's gay for another reason.
Why?
I think it's gay because I think he's lying about that. He's just saying that because he knows that's what she wants to hear.
Okay.
And that's fucking gay.
That is fucking good.
That's gay as fuck.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. You have to think about it. It's like, yeah, I love the person, but it's like, it's a dude. I probably.
I was like, we could be homies.
Yeah, exactly. I just can't. I'm never sexually attracted to you.
It's the pussy for me.
Exactly. Like, if you're straight. Yeah.
It's the pussy. So that one's so far they're both gay.
So far, they're both pretty gay, but like Steve, we gotta get some questions on that one from Aaliyah.
You're still going back to me. Luke's like, okay, Steven's the new Zach. He's the gay witness. Okay. Now, is this one gay? I like to watch my wife get plowed by other guys.
No.
What?
That's a fetish.
I put that in as a joke.
That's a fetish.
I put what?
That's
so
a
that's
fetish.
not gay?
Nope.
Dude.
It's a fetish, bro.
Dude, come on.
It's a fetish. It's not gay. It's a fetish.
But you're getting.
What if it was another girl?
That's what I was gonna ask you next. I was gonna ask you, would you let a bitch eat your pussy out?
Probably.
You'd let a bitch eat your girl's pussy out. Yeah. Yeah, you're not gonna stop that. Unless
See, here's the thing.
Would you
think it's
stop
a-
it
I think
depending
it-
on the girl though? Like, would you stop it with like
No.
like if it's a 4, you're like, I'm gonna stop this.
Oh well, yeah. Okay. When you put it in those terms, absolutely. But
So if it's an ugly girl, you're like, babe, this is still cheating. But
I wouldn't say that. I would be like, probably shouldn't do this one. You might regret it later. Been there, done that. Don't do it.
Luke's like, I've had a 4 suck my dick and
No, not a 4, but I mean, you're gonna regret it. Like every guy at some point has one of those times. You're just
Right.
like,
drop the ball.
you dropped the ball that one time,
Yeah, and it's usually when you have a boner.
or you were really drunk.
So, okay. So, what we're saying was that's not gay to watch your wife get plowed by other guys.
Nope.
Okay. Even if even if you don't engage at all and you just get off on it, it's like you want to be, it's like you're tiptoeing it.
It's like almost if you were watching a porn just with your, like, imagine if you were dating a porn star. Would you still watch her porn?
I would never date a porn star because yes,
Okay,
I would
yes.
still watch her porn.
Exactly. So that's
She'd
my
come
point.
home and I'd be pissed as fuck. She'd be like, I just got home shopping. And be like, whatever you say, you fucking whore. She's like, what's gotten into you? I'm like, what's gotten into me? I just came to you getting plowed by 7 guys. I can't stop watching it. Jesus.
Yes, 'cause now I don't even want you.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It's a fetish, though.
Yeah.
If you were into it, it'd be okay. See?
But it's not gay.
No.
Okay. So I'm gay because I forgot to change my wallpaper, but
Yep.
if I let a bunch of guys bang my chick, you wouldn't think I'm homo.
Nope. Nope. You might be a. You might.
Would you
might be
think less of me though?
from a man's perspective? Yeah. But from an understanding, like, logical perspective,
Right.
I mean, if it's your thing, man.
Looks
whatever.
like I've been into some weird shit.
Not like that, but we're not next question. We're not
Hold
going
on.
to bleed into that.
One thing I want to talk about is the having a girl eat your girl, not like eat your girl's pussy out. Like, here's the thing: if you get a 3-way with your girl, like you put in with a girl, and you have the opportunity to get a 3-way with another girl, I think that's like an impossible situation because you can't overgive to the new girl because then your old girl gets jealous. Like, you can't just make your girl
Again,
watch
it all depends on the individual. It's like sister wives.
I just think it's very difficult because, like, if you want to bring a girl in, like, it's your first time, you're bringing a girl into your relationship, you want your girl to want to do this again. So, like, say you have lasagna every night, right?
Okay.
Right? Your girl's pussy's the lasagna. Like, you're like, okay, it's lasagna every night. And then one night, someone brings a steak. Now, you can't just attack the steak and be like, finally, something else besides lasagna, and you just eat the steak and don't even touch the lasagna.
You're making this food reference deep.
But, well, if you do that, the lasagna is going to go. They're going to stop making the lasagna, right? So now, you're just stuck with the steak. So a steak's only better than the lasagna if you still have the lasagna to go back to once you're sick of the steak. So if you're having a three-way with your girl, it's like, obviously you want to be like, lasagna again? Fuck this, man.
So you're saying you'd show more attention to the other girl than you would?
Well, I said instinctually you're going to want to because it's something new, but you can't. You have to play the field right.
I feel like again, it's all dependent.
Yeah, I'm the girl. So stupid.
Because the lasagna could be good.
Right.
Always gonna be good.
It's always going to be good, maybe.
The steak is just a new, different type of flavor. That's it.
And maybe the guy who made them.
Maybe the steak is not what you like a medium rare steak and it's raw.
Right.
You know
so
what I'm
maybe
saying? It all depends on what you're eating.
And there's some lasagnas out there that's
how
like,
good it is.
hey, I want to just watch you eat that steak. You know what I mean? Some bitches are freaky.
Obviously, like, again, and that's the perspective. It's just vice versa.
But you can't date those girls even though you want to because they have so many bodies. You got to be like, if you want a perfect girl.
It's like I told you about the whole 20%
Yeah.
low body count thing. Yeah, man. Like,
So basically, if you want the perfect, freakiest girl, you just have to date a whore and be okay with it. And then if you do that, you're going to get so much good sex.
well, yeah, like, because if a girl has a lot of sexual experiences, she's going to be
sex drive.
a little more. Well, I wouldn't even say that. She's just open more to sexual
Yeah.
experiences. So.
Yeah. So if you can get over that, so if you're not insecure, you can date a girl. Like, yeah, she's had a lot of bodies, but dude, like the guy dating Lana Rhoades, it's like, yeah, she has a lot of bodies, but we eat pussy together. I mean, that's beautiful.
But like I said, it's just harder for those girls to really lock down a relationship and really be in one long term.
Yeah. And it's mostly because the guys are insecure, but I feel like I'm insecure too.
No, dude. It's girls. It won't be until they get older.
Yeah.
Until they need to, like when they
Need
believe
to
their
settle.
biological clock is ticking.
Oh, right.
Once they believe that, then they'll settle down and they'll get married and have some kids. But once they have kids, then it really changes.
Right. But whoever settles down with her, I mean, hey, maybe they go out and bring some girls home and good for that guy.
It's right timing, I guess.
I mean, hey, she had to have some anal surgery from all the, because she was that much of a. But you know what? Now you guys can have three ways. You know,
But
it's
I
a
feel
good
like
give
also
or
that's.
take.
But I feel like also that's why a lot of marriages fail, right?
Yeah.
It's like you should have just, because they say that you find the person you love, like you only fall in love realistically like maybe 3 times in your lifetime, because you meet a lot of people, but do we interact with a lot of people
That's a good
on a
point.
personal level, on an intimate level? So when you do, realistically, if you give, especially girls, the more chances they give, the less likely they're going to want to give other guys with similar personalities, because then they have such a large perspective, unless it's just purely sexual. You know what I'm saying? If girls try to get in relationships with a lot of guys, personal, intimate, they'll just compare and contrast every dude they meet.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's why the whole dating scene now is so messed up.
Oh, that was good. Next
Yeah,
one.
man.
All
It's,
right.
it's a fact.
Nice nail in the coffin. Do you like my analogy of the lasagna and the steak? That's a good
Funny
one.
one. It was a funny one.
The
I was
steak's
like-
only better than the lasagna if you have the lasagna to go back to when you're sick of the steak. I like that. I'm going to get that tatted on me. I'm just
No regret.
Yeah. All right, this last one. Have you ever seen the documentary, Still Is It Gay Game? Have you ever seen the documentary Abducted in Plain Sight?
No, never.
Okay, so it's about this neighbor who was a pedophile and was into the next door family's daughter. So to get close to the daughter, this was the 1970s, he fucked the mom first, so he'd have like blackmail on her, and then he fucked the dad.
So wait, who fucked the mom and dad?
the guy who lived next door.
Okay.
To get leverage over them so that he could get close to their daughter because he secretly just wanted to fuck the daughter.
So he fucked them both over to get to the daughter.
Yeah, because it's 1970s in a close community where everyone's really big into church. So since he fucked the dad, he was like, listen, I'm going to see your daughter when I want. And the dad's like, well, you're a pedophile. And he's like, yeah, and you're gay. We're the same. It's 1970. Isn't that crazy? The dad was so scared of him telling the community
that he was gay,
that he let this guy get away with constantly molesting his daughter. And he eventually abducted her.
This just went dark.
Yeah.
So
is that guy that guy who's a pedophile, is he gay for fucking the dad, or is he just really into children that he'll do anything to get close to him?
Well, he's probably a psychopath.
Yeah, for sure.
So a very narcissistic psychopath.
Yeah,
so
that's a good point. I mean, really took advantage.
There's a lot of videos you can watch. There's one video in particular where you can. There's this guy. He talks about how he went about grooming like his daughter.
Right.
Like
but this is the 1970s.
I know.
Before
This was in like the 80s.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bro. This was a long time ago. And he said like how he would groom them was like, again, and this was from a young age. So if this girl was that young and this guy was that motivated,
right,
to get that, again, psychopathic motivation, like you want it, like you said, no matter what, it's possible because he's using, again, blackmail, like all the key signs and intimidation.
Yeah.
And
like he was smart to do that.
Yes. Like
because he saw it was a church community. He saw this family was involved in the church.
It's an opportunistic
And then you can tell when someone's
situation.
gay. So he could tell the dad was gay.
Yep. And use that. Yep.
And that was the soft
And it probably took a while, but he figured out how to put it around everyone. Yep.
So he fucked the dad, not because he's gay, but he's that much of a sick psycho and pedophile. So he's not even gay for doing that. Even though what he did is...
he could be, because psychopathic people, sociopathic people, they're highly promiscuous.
Right, but that doesn't mean he's gay.
No, but they're just more open to sexual experiences.
What do you think it meant?
Like highly open.
Yeah, but he did it strictly to get to the kids. So does that make it not gay?
What do you mean?
Like he fucked the dad.
I'm saying he could be bi.
Yeah, but he never did anything gay after that.
Okay, that's what I mean. He could be bi, but it doesn't matter. Like that was just like, again, they don't care. They don't have any emotional.
I think
stability.
He's still straight. I think he's still straight.
Dude. Like that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like he did it for for his own reason.
So you can do a gay thing, and not be considered gay, as long it's like as long
it's pretty gay.
It's still gay.
It's still pretty gay. I told you he's like bi then because.
So technically he's bi.
Yeah, I would consider that. Mm-hmm. Because he would do it again if the advantage was there.
So do you think if the kid was never there, he still would fuck the dad though?
No.
Then he's not gay.
Again, if it's in the advantage for him, he would.
So that makes him bi.
Yes.
Okay. So far we got gay, straight, bi.
Yeah, so far.
Okay.
How many more questions we got?
That's the last of them. I mean, I got the meth one, but I wasn't putting that in that is it gay game, but I think we could.
We could.
Okay. So this guy is a tweaker. He smokes meth.
A lot of meth, apparently.
And this is what he wants to... This is his question. Why does meth make me gay? When I'm not high on meth, I don't think about sex at all, but if I do, it's with girls. But when I'm high on meth... Especially if I slam it. I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
A way to smoke meth. My mind goes instantly to cock. Big shaved cock. Giving head and getting gangbanged by 10 plus guys. Anyone know why? So is that a side effect of meth? Or?
That's a very good question. I've never done methamphetamine. So I guess this is one for the comments. That's a good, because I honestly can't. But this is a common
thing. There's a amount of people out there who says that meth makes them kind of gay. Remember that one guy Tom Segura had on? You know, meth made him kind of gay. He was talking about his brother's cock.
I know, but that's what I'm trying to say. Like, maybe in the brain it just crosses some wires or. So whatever.
Maybe in the brain you can do something to make someone more acceptable But this guy's not even just acceptable. This guy's like, I like bang girls and I smoke meth and I just want to get fucked by 10 dudes. I mean, what is that? What is that? Just some good meth? If so, I don't want to do meth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, you don't want to do meth for the health reasons, but definitely not for that reason either. Yeah. If you're a straight guy, you don't want to do that then, because that's scary.
Yeah, for real. There's a guy who posted a joke under here. He was like, I feel you, buddy. I'm a gay guy. When I smoke meth, I bang mad girls.
That's funny. I have one question about being gay. Okay. So, is it gay to allow your girlfriend to stick her finger up your butt?
If so, I'm a flamer.
Oh, shit. Whoa.
No, I like it. No more than a finger, though. More than a finger's weird. More than a finger. And
see, listen, I'm going to tell you a story.
But hold on, wait. One more thing. I don't depend on it. And she hasn't done it probably in like 2 years. But she has stuck a finger in my ass. Definitely.
What was your reaction?
At first, it hurt because she has nails. But, like, she did it another time, and she did it more like she was coming from the balls. And when she was, like, groping my balls and then hitting, like, the taint, and that felt like it's like she's pushing more dick into the foreskin of my penis. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know how when you're, like, putting a sock on? She's, like, tightening the sock on my cock, son. And then it, like, I don't even know. And then she just, like, it was like this, son. She was like that over it. Except my butthole's tight, son. So it's more like this.
No, bro, I can't. I get scared. Like, genuine. Okay, there's been someone that I've had intercourse with that tried that, and I literally shot like a rocket. I was like, pew.
Wait, they did to you and you shot like a rocket?
They tried. The moment someone goes near there, it's like, scary. No, it's scary for me.
Oh, so you come to make them stop?
No, no, what?
You shot like a rocket?
You
shot it low?
No. I shot off.
Oh, I was say.
Like, if I were to pop out of this chair right now, I was like, no, square.
I thought you shot like a cum rocket. I was like, me too, and she did
it. I bet you did because the G-spot there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. God snapped when he put the G-spot in the man's asshole. God put the G-spot there and was like, but don't you ever go in there because you'll go to hell.
You know what I believe? I believe that when in the Garden of Eden, because Eve ate the apple,
right?
He gave women periods, and because the guy didn't stop her or do good enough to keep her from doing that, got the snake that came in, didn't kill the snake.
So he hid away the G-spot in the sacred poo-poo hole.
Yep.
That he knew was sacred and could never be entered.
It's because he was like, you know what? I'm not going to do you that dirty.
Yeah.
But I still got to do you dirty.
Yeah, but hey, guess what, God? Fuck you, because I can still kind of get to it underneath my balls. I don't need to go in my asshole. You know what I mean? Like, if I go behind my balls and I just push, like my girl will do that to me. She'll grab my balls like this. My balls are here, and then she's pushing behind my balls. That's my G-spot, bro. My legs will shake. My legs are shaking like a teenage girl getting eaten out for the first time. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, it's so fuck you, God.
That's a real thing, though.
Yeah, but that is why he did it. That's how you know he was pissed at the Garden of Eden. He was like, that's it.
Oh yeah, he is not happy. That's like, what I mean. Yeah. And girls are always complaining about it. I'm like, well, why'd she eat the apple? Why'd you cheat?
Yeah. Yeah, the girls cheated first. Adam was just a cuck. Adam was just a cuck. That's it. You know, Adam was a cuck. Like, Adam wasn't manly enough to be like, hey, bitch, you heard the dude. Don't touch that apple.
Well, he didn't know, but what he didn't keep her from temptation is what I'm saying.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and that's why girls are easily tempted. Yeah.
Dude, the Bible's so sexist.
Oh, yeah.
First page, God comes at women.
Oh, yeah.
I created the world and bitches fucked up.
Exactly. Straight out the gate.
Hey, I don't agree with God, though, bitches. I'm on your side. You know? And God, if you're watching, I know they all hoes. I'm just shit.
For the streets.
Yeah. God knew first, bro. God was the first one to say they for the streets.
They for the streets.
God's like, you bleeding once a month because I hate you bitches so goddamn much. Oh my God.
Yeah, but then he's like, you dumb motherfuckers didn't say it. Keep them in line, so now I got to put the G-spot in your asshole.
Yeah. Yeah, and then if you have another man, use his orifice to touch that G-spot, I'm going to make you burn forever. Dude, you know what's crazy? You know what Dante's Inferno is?
Yeah.
Levels of hell.
Levels of hell.
Okay, and so there's 9, right? There's 9, and the 9th is the worst. Okay, we'll look it up.
So, yeah, Dante's Inferno.
Oh, I'm not connected to the internet. But there's 9. I'm almost 100% sure. There's 9, and the 9's the worst. 8's second worst. So the first is not that bad.
The lowest is the worst.
You know what the second lowest is?
What?
The level for homosexuals. That's supposed to be the second scariest level in hell. Is the one with the homosexuals.
Do they send straight guys there?
Straight guys? Oh, that's who it's scary for.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, you just send all the gay guys there? It's like a gay guy dies, enters in hell, and he's like, welcome to the party. We got beats, and we got fucking Marvin Gaye on, baby.
Yeah, exactly. See, but if it was straight guy, you'd be like, I'm fucked.
No, I'd fuck it, dude. If I go to that level of hell, I'm like, fuck it. It's a party. I don't care. They're cool. I'm going to get compliments the whole time. There's no pussy here, but I'm going to get drunk enough.
You're going to have to shit all the time.
I'm in hell. I'll fuck a butthole in hell. I'm not gay, but if I'm in hell, I'll fuck an ass.
So you're ultimately going to be a top, never a bottom, is what you're saying?
Oh, obviously.
But what if that's not an option?
I have a question. No, I'm so happy you said this. I'm so happy you said that. What if this is not an option? My next game is this. Ready?
Okay.
It's called What Would It Take? What dude could rape you? Like, for me, I think I could get raped by, like...
Well, this is how I look at it. It depends. If you're trying to make me
like, The Rock could rape you.
He's going to have to kill me first.
Oh, shut up. The Rock's going to...
Exactly. He gonna have to put me out cold and rape my unconscious dead body.
What about LeBron James? LeBron James could rape your whole family at the same time in front of the police department, and they'll do nothing.
No, he won't.
Oh my God.
You get shot.
So
first.
LeBron James couldn't rape you, flat out rape you. LeBron could take it from you, and you're not fucked by LeBron because he doesn't want to fuck you.
Exactly.
That's it. But if he did,
you have to give me some actual are you talking about fucked as in if there was a point where
he's got to hold you down and put his dick inside your butthole?
No, he would have to kill me first.
How? What?
I'm gonna be bowing because it's different when there's two people.
What's
there's
your motion?
One people.
What are you doing to keep him out your butthole? Like, are you just squirming the whole time?
Okay, first he's gonna have to keep my elbows. I'm gonna bow him.
What if he hooks you like this?
Okay.
Your arms.
Okay.
He's
I got my
super strong, and he's 6'8".
Okay.
He's 6'8", and he's ripped.
Okay, but that's what I mean. You'd have to put me out cold. I'm not going to stop fighting.
He could hold you still and fuck you.
No, he couldn't.
Yes, he could.
Steven.
LeBron James, can you come here and rape my friend? Because he thinks you're a pussy, obviously.
No, I don't think LeBron James is a pussy. I'm just saying I'm not going down without a fight.
So how's it happen in prison? If you went to prison.
I'm not going down. You don't have to stab me or something?
Do you think in prison it's
yes,
multiple guys will hold you down?
Yep, that's what I mean. If it's one person, Steve, I don't think you realize how hard it is.
It's not multiple guys, is it? Think about it. This is why, because every guy who gets fucked, and when he comes to prison, that guy's going to hold down the next dude because it happened to me. I want it to happen to this guy.
No, you
this
just
guy's
have
not going to walk
because
around
if
not
you
getting
don't,
fucked.
you're going to get raped too.
What do you mean?
Think about it, bro. If you bitch out, you're going to be the next one to get it.
Oh, so they hold the guy down so their asses stay safe. They don't have to get
Of course.
them. So that's why?
Yeah, of course, Steven.
So you don't think there's any single man who could rape you?
By himself?
By
Again,
himself.
He would have to knock me. I'm not going to stop fighting, Steven. Again,
obviously,
I'm
just
saying. If a girl
saying,
tries to stick her finger in my butt and I am just so put off of it, Steven, you don't even understand.
I get that.
Then how do you think I'm going to feel about another male? I'm going to take my shit off and be like, let's go. We going 10 rounds or I'm dead.
Here's what I'm saying. With LeBron James, he's so much bigger and
doesn't
stronger
matter.
than everyone.
I don't care.
Hold on.
I'm going to grab your balls. I'm going to kick you in the nuts.
It doesn't matter how you feel.
So hard.
He's so strong.
I don't
Your
care.
feelings
Steven,
don't matter.
If I hit you in the balls
he will get
with
it
my
if
knee,
he wants it.
No, he won't.
He'll keep you awake. You'll cry.
No.
He'll take your tears off
Steven.
your eyes and he'll use it to
Steven.
lube his dick.
Think about
and
it, Steven.
shove it in your.
Steven, I guarantee I could rape you.
No. So you're saying you could not get raped by LeBron alone, but you could rape me, son?
That's because you a bitch, Steven.
Bro, fuck you, bro. You could get raped by Chris Christie's, you fucking bitch.
Now, if you said someone like...
Christie's could rape your ass.
No, listen. If you were to say like Francis Ngannou, yes, that man probably could destroy me because he can actually fuck someone up.
Because he knows how to maneuver his body well enough?
Yeah. He could just kick me in the head and
so
I'm
he
unconscious.
can rape you awake.
Okay, yeah. Awake.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're Francis, yeah.
Thank you. Admit it.
Yeah.
There's men out there who can rape you awake.
Yes.
They haven't.
I'm not going to say it, but I'm going to say this. I still going to put up a fight, but I know I'm going to lose.
Of course you are.
But
and
if you don't know how to fight, like really, I'm going to grab you by the nuts. I'm going to take you to the ground.
Okay. That's a good point. Here's the thing, though.
There ain't no...
If you're getting raped the whole time by another man, you have to put up a fight. Even if you know...
Well, of course, that's my point,
But here's the thing. Even if you know that your fight is doing no good because they're so strong, you still have to because he might be like, hey, yo, 10 minutes in, you just gave up. Queer.
Doesn't matter, does it now?
Yeah.
You're fucking fucked up in this corner. It doesn't matter now.
So thank you for admitting. What's his name?
Francis Ngannou.
Can rape Luke.
Yeah, he's fucking 6'5", 250 pounds, heavyweight fighter.
Okay. What do you think the bottom line is that could rape me?
I'd say a guy my size.
Oh my God, dude. Someone shorter than me could rape me?
Yeah, dude.
No.
Steven, I could... Remember how
you could not rape me.
Steven, remember how when we were fighting at Liam's and I perfectly kicked you in the nuts when you spun?
Yeah, but you did not mean to do that.
I didn't mean to, but it was perfect.
I tried to do a flying spin kick. I perfected it. I really have.
And I tried
Which
to
is
leg
not
kick him,
legal in
and he
MMA.
spun,
Can you kick people in the balls in MMA?
No.
No, so you violated of the
It
rule.
wasn't an MMA fight.
You would be but if it was, you'd
No,
lose.
you wouldn't get DQ'd. It would have been an accident. It happens all the time. I've seen Junior Dos Santos get kicked in the nuts.
Wait,
So many fights.
Who do you think could rape Liam? Let's be real. Chris Christie's could rape Liam.
Who was it that Superman punched him?
Wait, what? Oh, Nick Coon.
Nick Coon.
Yeah, Liam. You could get raped by Nick Coon.
You're going to have to make that up, bro.
Liam's so skinny. He's the easiest person to rape. I guarantee.
No, he's just tall, bro. He's strong.
Yeah, tall and slow. If you wrap his legs up, he could get raped. Easy.
So, Steven, but you...
Could Nolan Hunt, you think, because he's so technical?
Again, Steven, we're speaking on speculation.
True. We got to actually put these rapes into...
Yeah,
I'm just joking.
Like, it's one thing if we talk about, like, again, Francis, who's, again, 6'5", 250.
Wait, what if we do MMA, but to win, you have to make penetration?
That'd be horrible. That'd be a rough watch.
That would be so good,
It'd be good for the first, like, 30 minutes until the last 5 seconds.
Yeah. He's like, I damn it him! And the guy's just there like...
All the TVs are off.
He's like, get the camera off me!
Yeah, bro.
He's like, don't let my mom see this. She's like, I knew my son was a queer. Holy fuck. Okay, next game. That was fun. That was fun. I'm glad you could admit you can be raped because you were pissing me off for a second.
Again, it depends on who it is.
Mm-hmm.
Again, LeBron. Okay, with the case of LeBron James, it's like obviously he's a big dude, Steve.
Right.
But if you fighting for your life, it's one thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd be fighting for my life.
Doesn't matter.
I don't care.
LeBron James does not need consent. This motherfucker could take out Tokyo if he wanted to.
Again, but then you put someone like, again, Francis.
Right.
Murder. It'd still be murder.
Because you get like a squad of them for LeBron.
Nah, bro.
Yeah,
Normal
LeBron's a beast.
size.
All right.
Do you even know who Francis? Oh my! I just have to show you a picture. This man would.
Is he huge?
He laughed when Ryan Garcia. You know who Ryan Garcia is? He was doing that punch thing. He was taking hits and smiling and laughing at him.
So he's a psychopath. Okay.
He's huge.
Next game is called Which One is Dirty? Okay, so I'm going to give you a sentence, and then out of the sentence, you're going to have 3 words to choose. 2 of the words are dirty as fuck, and 1 of them is not. Okay, so the first one is, I gave a child a blank. Option 1 is Kentucky Klondike bar. So I gave a child a Kentucky Klondike bar, or I gave a child a Mexican sundae for B, Or for C, I gave a child a Russian candy cane. What did you give a child, Luke? Which one? A, B, or C?
Methamphetamine.
Methamphetamine.
I injected the milk bottle.
Yeah.
Bitch was up for days.
Made the
Never cried once.
Yeah, right.
Started doing my taxes.
Right, yeah, right. That's hilarious. Make a child army out of meth.
They did that. It's called Germany. Nazi Germany.
Yeah, for real.
Hitler Youth.
Dude, World
Here's
War
some
II
meth.
is so crazy because think about it. They had the most advanced tanks ever. The fastest, most
I
powerful
like how
tanks.
you go to tanks instead of like planes, which
Well, their planes are crazy, but their tanks were so fast and strong. Their planes were so fast and strong. And then, so you have the best equipment by a long shot.
oh well, yeah, because war is actually good for technological R&D.
So you have the best technology, right? And then you take that best technology the world has never seen, and you're like, hey, the people operating this is going to be high as fuck on meth. That is dangerous.
Well, the officers weren't. It was only the foot soldiers.
Yeah, but that's all you need to be high on meth.
And, like,
that's
pilots.
dangerous. That's
Not
how
in
you
small
conquer
amounts.
the world. Well, true. But okay.
Well, that's how you got Blitzkrieg.
Yeah. But okay, so I gave a kid
Lightning wall.
I gave a child a blank. Which one do you want to do? A Kentucky Klondike bar?
So wait, so what's the purpose of this again?
So I give you a sentence, and then there's 3 words to choose from. You have to pick one of the words to finish the sentence. 2 of them are dirty.
Klondike
one of them's
bar.
not. So you're saying I gave a child a Kentucky Klondike bar. So you think that word's not dirty. Do you want to hear the other 2 first? So there's Kentucky Klondike bar, which you picked, or Mexican sundae, or Russian candy cane.
Actually, so the Russian candy cane is definitely the dirty one for me.
You think so? So it's not that one.
Russian candy cane can come off so many ways.
So it's not that one. Okay. So it's between Kentucky Klondike bar and Mexican sundae. Which one? Staying with A? Kentucky Klondike bar?
So wait, are you saying which one's the gay? Like
Which one's not dirty? You're trying to finish the sentence.
the one that's not dirty?
Because you don't want to do something dirty to a kid, do you? You're trying to pick the one that's not dirty.
Okay, so the one that is dirty to me is the Russian one.
Okay, so it's not that one. You're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so which one are you going with? Mexican sundae or Kentucky Klondike bar?
Kentucky Klondike bar.
So you think that one's not dirty?
No, Mexican sundae could be considered like something, like it sounds like
It sounds dirty.
it sounds dirty, and then
Okay.
Russian candy cane is
Sounds
like
dirty.
sounds dirty,
Okay.
and then Kentucky Klondike bar,
Just sounds like a...
a Klondike bar that's Kentucky brand or something. I don't know.
Okay. So Luke went with A, Kentucky Klondike bar. So Luke said he gave a child a... Oh, man. Kentucky Klondike bar is when you shit in a condom and fuck a person with that frozen shit condom.
Wow,
You freeze the shit in the condom and then you fuck them with it. Wow. The clean one was Mexican sundae.
really.
Mexican sundae is just a fudge sundae with nuts on top. It sounds so dirty. Mexican sundae sounds like you'd like come on your bitch's face and dip your nuts in it while she has a churro in her ass, and that's what makes it Mexican or something, you know. But it's just a fudge sundae. You don't even need to call a fudge sundae with that. Doesn't need a name.
Kentucky Klondike bar.
Yeah. So you're going to jail for a long time.
That's a rough one.
So the next one is, the sentence is, my mother is a blank, and the options are a bum fiddler, a bum knuckle, or a muggleberry.
Muckleberry.
So you think that's something
Yep.
not mean?
Yep. Yeah, Stephen. God damn it.
Okay, so you just said my mother is a muggleberry. I hope your mom doesn't watch this, because a muggleberry is a bitch named after a cunt.
Wow, I'm hitting the L's on these ones. Hard L's.
The clean one was bum fiddler, which is just a person who ruins legal documents by scribbling.
Wow,
on
I
it.
would never guess that.
Yeah.
Ever.
And the bum knuckle is someone who isn't retarded but acts like he is.
At least she's not that.
No, you chose the worst one. You said you chose the one that called your mom a bitch and your grandma a cunt.
I know that's really bad, but like, at least she's not retarded.
What is wrong with you, dude? Oh my god. Holy fuck. That was the only 2 I had for that. But that was my favorite game. That game was called Is It Dirty? I'm going to come back with more of those. So you got that game now, right?
Yeah.
So next time you get it, you want to choose the one that's not a dirty word.
Got you.
Which you didn't. But they all sound
Really
dirty.
bad.
That's the thing. I'm finding words that don't sound dirty.
L's today.
I just keep finding words that sound dirty but aren't. So I'm just sticking them with words that are actually dirty. Oh, that was so good. I don't think your mom's a muggleberry.
No, of course not. This is just a game.
He just doesn't know his definitions very well.
Yeah, never guessed that.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Oh, muckleberry was like a fruit at first. I was like, maybe it's just a fruit. There's berry in the name.
Yeah, Luke's like, that's some shit you make a smoothie with.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god. Oh, that's so funny. That was only 2 games I had. I'm glad that was fun though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Should I keep doing the games?
We can do it. Yeah, for sure.
That was fun. Okay. Hell yeah. Holy fuck. You know what I want to talk about? Have you heard anything about this Dr. Seuss stuff?
Can I hit that? No.
Yeah. You haven't?
Nope.
Dude, okay.
What about? Are you gonna just ruin my Dr. Seuss perspective?
Guess what? You probably never knew this.
I bet I didn't. He's either gay or he fondled children.
Nope.
Oh, that's surprising.
He was a racist.
That's not surprising.
Yeah, obviously, right? Well,
White dude in the 20s?
He was born in 1909.
Yep, that makes sense.
That means his parents could have owned people. That dude's not going to be culturally sensitive, ever. I mean, Jesus Christ.
The funny thing is, Dr. Seuss,
But
the character that looks like Dr. Seuss,
Right.
looks actually like someone that would be represented as a person of color.
Really?
To me, yeah. Because they're dark of fur.
Right.
So, yeah,
Well,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I never got a racist vibe from Dr. Seuss.
Well, do you know why they're calling him racist? They actually stopped the publication of 4 books.
Really?
Yeah.
Explain.
Okay, so I guess in 1, he drew an Asian person with a cup of noodles.
Okay. Asian people do, like, noodles.
Oh, well, he also colored them yellow, like they're from The Simpsons.
But, see, that's where we can get, like, very...
And he was the only one colored like that. And he was walking like this. He was like...
Well, I guess how did he do his face?
It was a slant.
Damn. Damn, Dr. Seuss.
Well, he was born in 1909.
I know. The culture changes for America. Like, the one thing that hasn't changed, apparently, is race. But, like, obviously that's true.
Right.
But, like, I don't know. I feel like it's a smaller group of people.
Do you think you need to cancel the book for that?
To fit with cancel culture? Yeah.
Dude, I read those. Listen, Dr.
Yeah.
Seuss means a lot to me. More to me than anyone else.
Bullshit, Steven.
Really?
Tim Dillon means more to you.
No, he actually doesn't. You want to know why Dr. Seuss means so much to me? He might be the reason I'm even here and I can speak, honestly.
Why?
Because I had a speech impediment as a kid so bad where my parents couldn't understand me until... I couldn't be understood until 2nd grade. Did you know that? Yeah.
That was how bad it was?
That's how bad it was. And
I took speech, but I didn't
And I had
have
to go to speech therapy all the time, constantly. And I was supposed to practice my speech at home, but I wouldn't because I didn't want to. And my parents couldn't get me to. So my mom bought me Dr. Seuss books because she thought maybe if he likes these, he'll read them, and they're filled with tongue twisters. So I read them out loud with the tongue twisters, and I was doing speech exercises, and I loved the books. So because of those books, I was doing my speech exercises like I was supposed to at home, and now I can talk. You know, now my speech is better. So, like, I owe that to Dr. Seuss. Like, I read a book every night aloud to my mom, every single night.
I'm glad Wax helped you. I still can't spell
Wax
worth a shit.
didn't help me. That wasn't because of Wax. That was because of my mother and me reading
Well, I'm glad
books at
Dr.
home.
Seuss helped you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you appreciate that.
I still can't spell for shit. Like, bro,
But that's why it means so much to me. And I read all those books once a night until 2nd grade, and I never got a racist vibe.
Neither did I.
Because as children, our minds aren't working that way. Mm-hmm. So why do we need to edit stuff for children?
I feel like, well, the education system is obviously flawed.
Right.
So like, and I feel like it's not really the individual's fault. I feel like it's the system and how it's set up. Just like, again, like you said, Elon Musk has even said how you should learn is more hands-on. Like you get better
Right.
return on your investment than people
Definitely.
who, because you'll remember it faster because you're actually doing it. You see the failure and you
Yeah.
can correct it
Yeah.
physically. So like, that's why a
So
lot of
you're
people are
saying
having,
fuck the books.
no, look at how people are doing with online learning.
Yeah, it's not good.
If kids were good in class, they'd be good on online learning. It's the
Right.
same thing. It's just you're not right there. So there it shows you need some type of interaction with at least somebody to get somewhere and to show that you actually want to learn. Where if you have hands on, you're there touching, you're feeling, you're getting like that's why they always complain like the kids who are slower at like learning these things, they just need to have someone there to show them exactly. But there's the complaint of like, oh, teachers don't do enough to go to each child because they can't. There's that many kids. Each child learns differently. So in order to get that to happen, you need to have all the kids hands-on doing
Right.
something.
But so what? So after that, so you think they should stop publishing those books with that in there?
No, because here's the thing. It's like, okay, that's true. But like, if you look at books in the past, what are we going to get? Like, if you read the book Guns, Germs, and Steel, it's all about societal progression and destruction. And if you look through it, it actually is like very enlightening in the sense of like human beings have gone through the struggles that we're going through throughout time. It's just become more complex because of technology.
Right.
So we have a horrible, because obviously right now we're like erasing our history because of
Right.
all these issues.
But should we?
No, because
Me
we need
neither.
to, because human beings learn from failure
Exactly.
better than they do from success.
Like for me, it's like if you burn yourself, you touch a stove and you burn yourself. And
Correct.
It's hot. And it's like we're trying to erase the fact that we touched the stove.
Correct. Like
and
with,
if we erase the fact that we touched the stove, we forget that we're going to burn ourselves again.
yeah, correct.
Right?
Like here's the thing, like
And plus, also, it's a warning label. We don't want people to think America's not racist, because it is. Don't come
Yeah.
into this country thinking we're not racist. We hate it. We don't want to be. We don't want
it's
this
just
country to be
it's
so.
the stain on
Yeah.
our country.
Don't come here. We don't want people to like see our history has been changed, and then they come here and then be like, "Oh, Kentucky's crazy. They called me a goonk everywhere." And it's like, yeah, we need that as a warning label. America's fucked up. We still need actual change.
Yeah.
And actual change doesn't come from erasing history. Like, don't take the N-word out of Tom
Well,
Sawyer.
exactly. Like, well, here's the thing. You know how they were taking down all the statues and stuff, right?
Right.
It's like, well, instead of taking down those statues, why don't we create different memorials to the actual individuals of, the black culture who made a difference?
Right.
Like, what's the problem with that? Because you need to look at the other individual, because you need to look at both sides rather than just looking at one side. Because if you look at, like, one of the stains on our country that most people don't even talk about is the fact that we had a gigantic genocide with the Native Americans. Hush, hush, right? So, like, we're the only country to get away with it. That's a bigger stain, in my opinion, than even slavery, because we erased an entire culture almost off the face of the planet.
Yeah.
So,
I guess, but slavery's different
It's
because
bad.
the people are still feeling.
yes, of
Because
course.
after slavery, we did
Of course.
subtle things to, like, we're segregated today.
Of
People
course.
act like we're not segregated. They segregated us secretly.
Well, yeah,
we
if you
didn't
look
grow
at-
up around African American kids.
Well, if you look at cities, bro, just the demographics of
they
like
keep
stores.
them in the same area. They keep them in poor places, dude. They segregated them,
Of course, because
and it's fucked up.
if you look at how like Compton developed, bro, it was due to housing.
Exactly.
Yep, of course.
The projects, the projects is the government placing them all there to keep them there,
Correct.
and it's fucked.
It is. It's fucked up. And
Like remember George Wallace? Remember that white dude in like the 80s? And he came out and was like, we need segregation. The only difference between George Wallace
Yeah.
and another politician is George Wallace is coming out and saying, hey, we're doing segregation. Let's continue to. George Wallace is open racist.
Well,
the
you
rest
know
of the
what's-
politicians are for segregation, but they don't want the public to realize they're doing segregation.
Mm-hmm.
They want to do it without the side effects of it.
this could be a good topic for the next pod as well. I was in Florida. I was dating this girl and we watched this documentary on like the Bloods and Crips and how they like developed.
Right.
And it's funny because back in the day, before it got all fucked up, before it was heavily occupied by gangs, there was a lot of like movements to help the community.
Right.
Where when those gangs, obviously crack epidemic, all that stuff, really influenced the rise in the gangs. So like once that stuff started happening, and obviously police brutality, all that other stuff, that's when it started going south. But that's what I'm saying about building memorials and doing those types of things again, because technology, you can really do that again.
Right.
But because we're in such a bad economical time right now, it's a little hard. But still, I'd say this is the perfect time because now we're on a healing path.
Right.
So instead of erasing, why don't we create and build something new?
I agree with that.
Because
we don't need to tear down Dr.
no,
Seuss.
you need to look at that stain and be like, we can't do this again. But if you remove it, then it's never talked about.
Because if Dr. Seuss wasn't so impactful, they make $30 million a year off his books, so you don't have to erase him. I guess the only thing I'm saying is if you have one of those books that they stop publication for, keep it in perfect condition and hand it down, because that's going to be generational wealth. Because those books will be worth a bunch. They sell $30 million worth of copies of books a year, and Dr. Seuss has been dead for a while. Yeah. So I guess whatever, change it, but to me it's like to me I even want them to keep the N-word in like Tom Sawyer.
Well, again, it's culture. It's still like American culture.
I didn't understand racism until I read that book in class. I remember us sitting in class and hearing the tape recording and the way they just said it relentlessly. And I felt this disgust in my stomach each time. And that was the first time I realized how crazy it was, because it was just something that you threw out there. And it made me realize a lot. And from that point on, I look at that word differently. I took the seriousness of that word because of that book. Because what that book is like a time machine. That book is like a time machine, almost, in a sense that it's like, hey, let's go back real quick and see how bad it actually was. Like the narrative of Frederick Douglass. Have you ever read that? I read that because of college. That book made me cry several times. Fucking phenomenal. And I think Tom Sawyer is almost as important as that. It's not, because narrative of Frederick Douglass is so much better. But like, it's similar to that.
Well, yeah, and it's all about again, just like we said. It's almost like when we were in.
But now they just call him Jim. It's like, hey, Jim.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like when you do that, it's again you're erasing, and it's almost like if no one knew about the Holocaust. We still teach people about the Holocaust.
But why? Germany tries to forget it. The only reason we still talk about
they don't. They don't bring it up because it's a stain on who they. Just like we don't bring up the fact that we have a giant genocide under our belt. Though? Yeah, like
you want to hear something crazy? You know, Mein Kampf. Mein Kampf. Yeah, written by Adolf Hitler. It just was released in Germany. Again, 2 years ago, for the first time since World War II ended. Listen to this. It sold out in a week.
I believe it.
That's scary, right?
Well,
it's like if O.J. Simpson, as soon as he was convicted, not guilty, he bought some gloves, or he bought a book, How to Get Away with Murder. You'd be like, hold on.
No, he wrote a book.
Yeah, right. It's like if O.J. wrote a book, How to Get Away with Murder, after, which he did basically do.
Then he went up and almost shot up a freaking hotel. It's like, well, you let that man out of prison. Well, no, dude. Yeah, like, when I was in college in Florida, there was this Swedish dude, and I was asking him questions about his country, and they are super prejudiced against Islamic people. He said he was part of this group. It was like the organization of Thor or something. Like he believed that he had like a necklace. And they would literally get drunk, like blasted, and then they'd go out, find a Muslim dude, and beat the shit out of him. No joke. So I believe it. The whole anti-Semitic view.
Like that too? Dude, you said Switzerland?
No, Sweden.
Sweden? Dude, it's bad in those countries.
Yeah.
Because they're all white people. They're all the same. They're like that.
They have a very good bloodline of just.
They're like the China of Europe.
Well, that's because they are. They had Norse blood in them, so like their culture. And there's
a bunch of Middle Eastern immigrants moving into Europe right now, so they're getting pissed. They're like, "Hey, we want to stay white."
Yeah, exactly.
But they don't have the accent. They're like, "We want to stay white." How does Sweden sound? We want to stay white.
No, that's like Kentucky.
Yeah.
No, you can't do it. It's hard to do. I couldn't even.
Stay white.
Nah, it's not even nasally. It's very like. Chest.
We want to say what?
No, it's like deep chest.
We want to say what?
No, you can't do it.
No, I can't.
But yeah, dude, so I believe it. And that's what I mean, though. Like, if you, like, we were in 7th grade and I saw, like a Holocaust video, and it never left me. Like, I remember this day watching the dozers and everything. I'm just like, wow, that is deep. I remember just everyone, because, you know, we had to sign a waiver and everything, and everyone was there. Right. No one did not watch this. So when we watched it, you know how some movies, kids fall asleep and shit? Yeah. No one fell asleep. Right. It was impossible to, like, not watch. Right. So, like, if you watch that as a kid, you become... Mm-hmm. Very aware.
We should read the narrative of Frederick Douglass in high school. They should make us so we actually learn more about slavery.
I think we should just again have more Black culture involved with our history. Like we learn
tell us Jesus is Black.
That's Middle Eastern.
Yeah, Middle Eastern. Well, tell us that.
That's true because
tell us that.
The
Don't
Roman
show
Catholic
us white
Church
pictures.
Really screwed us on that one.
Stop talking about. You know how Eurocentric is? Talk about Rome. You know they're like the 20th biggest empire ever. Yeah. We talk about them constantly. Yep. So Eurocentric. Stop letting them control the narrative. Yeah, we get they burned all the history and made themselves the center point for no fucking reason, just because.
I like Alexander's Macedonia.
Yeah, beautiful. You learned about that
when they took over. Where was it? It was in Macedonia. I can't.
Alexander was amazing. You know who taught him?
Socrates. Yep.
So crazy.
It's crazy how Alexander, like back in that time.
Imagine the education he got, bro. Because that was before they
just
burned
the wisdom.
Everything.
Wisdom. It's not even knowledge, wisdom.
He's probably so good at math and shit.
Well, yeah, he kind of had to be, but it was different. How Greek math was. They got, like, mathematics changed because of the Middle Easterners. Like, if it wasn't for them, we'd still be doing stuff with Roman numerals.
Thank God.
That would suck.
Dude, my girlfriend said, since we were talking about the N-word, my girlfriend said that bitch is like the N-word.
Nope.
She was like, guys can't call us bitches. We can only call it
I think that's
other.
The C word.
None of them are, because girls aren't suppressed like that. They need
a
to
bitch
shut
is
up.
Just a female dog.
Yeah, but...
it's just degrading.
Do you know when they started
bitch.
Using it? When guys started calling girls that? 15th century. Which means Christopher Columbus was like, shut up, you Indian bitch. Which is so funny to think. Christopher Columbus was like, fucking bitch. Oh, fuck you, bitch. I'm finding New World, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, that's hilarious to me. It's so funny. But it's not compared to the N-word. Black people went through way more than females. You know what females did? Bill Burr said it in SNL. They sat there and just fucking let us do all this terrible shit. They're just as bad as us. Bitch like is not compared to the N-word, okay? I'll say bitch whenever I want. Bitch is fun. I'll say bitch to my girlfriend in a loving way. I'll be like, bitch, you're crazy. And she'll be like, excuse me? I'm like, that's fun. I said it in a fun way. Well, it's like when you say
dude or bro, it's like, listen, if I call you dude or bro, it's totally in a different context. I'm not like friend zoning you. Right. I'm just saying like you're so close to me, I can relate to you on a more personal level rather than like you're some girl I just met.
Like there's a lot more different type of ways you can use bitch in different contexts. And you can't do that with the N-word. That's the difference. The N-word, you can't just slip in and out. People try to, and it's cringy.
Well, it's like, I'm Italian. If you call me a guinea, I'm going to get a little, like, offended.
No, you're not, you fucking guinea. You guinea.
Well, you are, too.
I'm a guinea bitch. I don't care. I'm a guinea you can call me, motherfucker. I don't care.
But that doesn't matter to me because you are, too. So what's the point? Like, that's the point.
Yeah. True.
Because, like, obviously brothers can say
But don't put bitch into that.
Girls can call each other bitches, I feel, and be, like, totally okay with it.
Yeah, of course
Again,
they're
it's
okay
the context and the perspective
but guys can't
on
do it. Like, if I use it in a malicious way, I'm like, listen, you're being a fucking stupid little dumb bitch. That's different. But I'm just like, oh, you crazy bitch. They're different, man.
Or like during sex, you a crazy bitch.
Yeah, dude. Like, she's fine with it then. Like, they try to act like, oh, if a guy calls me bitch.
Try to get hard about it, too.
She was like, if a guy calls me bitch, I'm not, doesn't matter who he is, I'm going to tell him not to call me that. I'm like, motherfucker, if Chris Brown came up to you, the light was just perfect. This motherfucker was like,
damn, he's like, damn, I want to fuck you, bitch.
He's like doing the heart thing where he's putting his heart back in. And he twirls and shit. That's Usher. But Chris Brown can do whatever. He dances crazy.
Usher just Chris Brown just needs to walk up and, like I said,
he'll moonwalk.
Fuck you, bitch. And then.
Yeah, exactly. He'll be like.
But again, he also has the money accolade and he's a good looking dude, so it makes sense.
He could even walk up to her and say, you're a dumb, stupid little bitch, and I'm going to fuck you, stupid bitch.
Yeah, probably.
And he still could fuck her.
Yep, probably.
Okay, so don't act like Bitch is on level where that could not happen. Be
Again,
honest with yourself.
It's all dependent on the person too. But like, I feel like if anyone with, again, his accolade, wealth, and looks could.
But
It's
I
different
don't want
levels, bro. Especially if it's a different level girl. If he's a butt here and she's here, obviously that's
Yeah,
she
but
wants
girls
to
need to
rise.
be honest about that. Don't try to hold me to a different standard than someone with money. Don't try to act like you wouldn't let dude with
no
money
girl will
get away with
admit,
that.
no girl that you're dating will admit if a dude came up to her who was, again, maybe a couple inches taller, more muscular, better looking, and had money.
Just Ryan Reynolds. Anyone.
Yeah, like they wouldn't be like, oh, maybe. Because have you ever seen those gold digger videos?
Yeah.
It happens all the time.
Right, but they're not honest about it. They try to lie. Like they're different. They're not.
Well, it's like a dude when they say, baby, I'm not going to play you. I'm different.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
And don't you got girls hate when guys do that? So don't lie to us.
Yeah.
Don't try to
don't come at us.
Don't try to say like I can't say bitch, and when I try to say but someone super hot could say it too. Don't be like, oh no, he couldn't, because in your mind you know that he could. So just be honest. Say yeah, he could, and this is why. If you're gonna have a reason that like only certain people can say it because of this is why, set the rules. But don't lie about the whole game. Set it out. If Chris Brown can moonwalk up to you and say stupid bitch, I'm gonna fuck you, and you're cool with it, and you're still gonna bang him, tell me why, and then don't just get mad at me for saying bitch. Explain it to me. Be like, you can't say because you too broke. Say that to me. Say you're too broke. All right. I hate when people aren't honest. If I come at you in a certain way,
the question is, can you handle
the same way.
Can you handle the honesty?
Yeah, I'm not gonna beat her up.
No, I'm saying
I'd die.
No, I'm saying, could you handle a girl you're not dating saying that to you?
Honestly, I would respect her. Yeah, I could handle it. I can handle honesty.
How would you feel?
I'd feel honestly. I'd feel like that girl's different. And she would set something in me, a seed, and I would become rich and come back to her and maybe even marry her. Okay? See, this is what I mean. It's like with the Jeremy Lin thing. With Jeremy Lin, do you know what's going on?
No.
Like with the NBA, he was like, oh, I'm sad they're calling me coronavirus, which is true. They shouldn't call you that. That's fucked up. But you know what? Live in a moment of honesty. It's the NBA, right? If someone comes up to you and calls you coronavirus, it's probably a black guy, right? Look back at him, and if he's like, I got coronavirus, be like, oh, word, you got me? Fried chicken? And he was like, what? I'm like, oh, what'd you say? You slice of watermelon with a glass of Kool-Aid? Just, you know what I mean? And then drop 60 points on him. Don't go and mope and act like a female. Like, and females just be honest.
That mama mentality is what you're saying. But just like fight back.
Bitches need some of that mama mentality. And Kobe was given to him. You know what I mean? Be honest to us guys.
I guess
if it's about money and shit, just tell us that.
I guess I feel him in a way because I get it. Like, that would suck. Because, again, you also look up to these guys. You are, again, against the demographic of basketball.
An Asian kid.
Yeah, so, like, you want that respect. But like you said, in order to get that respect, you need to show it on the court heavily then.
And he hasn't played good in a while. It's not like you can't complain. It's like you can. But I just rather see you use that. Like, Jordan would say that, what I said. Jordan would say that and then drop 60. You know what I mean? Same with Kobe. Have that. And girls have a little bit of mama mentality. Girls, be more honest to us. You know what I mean? If guys are held to different standards because of their picture and how they look or because of their standard, just tell us that. We want an honest playing field, and we'll be more honest with you guys. We'll tell you things. We'll tell you which friend we want to fuck. Always be asking. But that's probably good for today, right?
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
That was good. That was a great episode. Fuck. Well, thank you for hanging in there, guys. We have a bunch of guests lined up, too.
Yeah, gotta get Jeremy in here.
Yeah, Jeremy's coming in next time.
Try to get Danny in here.
Should we play some of those games with Jeremy?
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, I'm going to come up with some more of those games we're going to play with Jeremy.
Yeah.
So Jeremy's coming in. Danny's coming in soon. We got a bunch of people. So thank you for tuning back in, and that's it.
Yeah.
See you guys next
time. Have a goof.
Yeah, have a goof. You goofballs. That's their names now. We're calling them goofballs.
Goofballs?
Yeah, you fucking goofballs. All right. See you guys later.
See you.
Oh, yeah.